So here you can see the MCQs first. Okay, so the first MCQ is about which tool is used to select the adjacent parts of the images. Here I'm not going to ask you the options first. You have to tell me the purpose of these tools which is given in the options. Okay, so the first one is given crop tool. Can you tell me why should we use this crop tool? Yes. Very nice. So we can remove the unwanted areas of our image while using the crop tool, right? Then it means we can't select the adjacent parts with this. Okay. Then we are having the magic wand tool. What we can do using magic wand tool? Okay, yeah. So we can select the adjacent part which are in the same color. So here the color also matters, right? Then the next option we are having the marquee tool. And what is the purpose of this marquee tool? Anybody from this line? Nobody knows the marquee tool? Yeah, very good. Very nice. Either we can select the image in a rectangular form or in a circular form, right? So we are having some predefined shapes that we can use to select our image. So here, the question is about to select the adjacent part. So using marquee, we can't select the adjacent part because fixed है उसकी shapes already. Crop tool से हम select कर सकते but बाकी part जो है remove हो जाएगा, which means particular part select नहीं हुआ. So only option left is magic wand. Okay. Then, which is the latest version of the Photoshop? Here, before reading the options, you need to see there are 3 numbers given in the options, right? That is number 3, number 5, and number 6. If we see according just according to the numbers, 3 के बाद 5 आएगा, right? And 5 के बाद 6 आएगा. So latest version automatically 6 वाला होगा. So here the option will be C. Okay. Then yesterday we had discussed about some shortcut keys, and one of that shortcut key is your magic wand tool. Okay. So in magic wand tool, which shortcut key is used to use a magic wand tool? Yes, beta. W, very nice. So option A, W. जब हम W की प्रेस करते हैं तो हमें किसी टूल पैनल में जाके कोई टूल सिलेक्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. What will happen? Automatically magic wand tool select हो जाता है. Clear? Then we are having next question. Which tool is used to drag a part of the image to the another location? Now many of you already knows this, right? Now I'm going to change my question. Now what? जब हम एक पार्ट से दूसरे पार्ट पे ड्रैग करके इमेज लेके जाते हैं, we know we use move tool. I'm selecting this part of the board. I'm going to move it to the another part, right? And that means new location पे आ गया. Raise your hand, okay, if you want to answer. Then will it be still available on the previous location? No. Why so? Why it is not available on the previous location? डबल क्लिक करेंगे वापस आ जाएगा? नहीं आएगा. ओके, मैं कह रही हूँ मैंने डबल क्लिक किया या नहीं किया. अब ओके, अभी ड्रैग करके वहां पे मैंने शिफ्ट कर दिया, मैंने डबल क्लिक भी नहीं किया अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, है ना? Will it be available on the original place or the previous place? No. Reason why it is not available on the previous location? Yes. Whenever we are shifting something from one place to another, it means it's changing the place. And how it can change the place when it is going to leave the previous place? Right? That's why it's no longer available on the previous location. Because वो shift तभी हुई जब वहां से वो move करके next place पे गई. But अगर हम उसको copy paste करते हैं, then new location as well as on the previous location it will be available, right? So here the question was, which tool is used to drag the part of the image to the another location? So yes, wait, yeah, option move tool. Option A is your answer. It's move tool. Okay. So then, before we proceeding to the next question, yesterday we had discussed a term and which is related to this question. Okay. A term is given to the selected part of your selection in an image, right? So which is that exact term which is given for that purpose? Here the definition is already given. You need to choose the term name. Yes, cropping mark you. So for this purpose, look at your books, okay? The selected part of an image is called cropping mark you, okay? After that, we are having some blanks. Now look at the next page, that is your page number 9. Here it is given few blanks, and in those blanks, a hint box is already given to you, which means you need to choose a word to fill in that blanks from that hint box, okay? Okay, so you can see the first question is, listen to my question first, okay? The first version of the Photoshop software named as, here I'm talking about the very first version, the very first edition, which is developed. Yes, display program. Display program was the first edition of the Photoshop software. Okay. So yes, the first answer is display program. Then Photoshop images are the dash images. It belongs to a particular category. And what is the name of that category? Yes. Yeah, all the images of the Photoshop are belongs to bitmap images. Okay, so this answer will be bitmap. Okay, then images are made up of dash. Before giving the answer, you should understand what I'm going to ask is everything is consist of a basic building blocks, right? Like घर बनाते हैं तो हमें उसके लिए blocks चाहिए होते हैं, ईंट चाहिए होती है, right? So similar basic, if we are going to create a whole image, then it is consisting of few tiny parts. By combining what we can create an image. So here you need to tell the name of that tiny part. Pixels. Okay. One more question, not to you, to somebody else. What is pixel? Here the answer is pixel. What is pixel? You can take this. Yes. Yes, beta. Very good. Pixels are the tiny dots, tiny squares, tiny parts of our images. So if we want to create an image, we need to combine all the tiny pixels. Okay? Okay. This is the answer, pixels. Now tell me one thing. I had created a picture जिसमें पिक्सल है suppose 100 pixels है, ठीक है? Then using another mobile phone or using another camera, I had again clicked my picture जिसमें 200 pixels है. किसकी क्वालिटी बेटर होगी? हैंड रेस करना. और क्यों होगी? You should also give me the reason. Okay. पहले तो किसकी बेटर होगी आप बताइए? 200. Okay. अब क्यों बेटर होगी? Yes. Why 100 की क्वालिटी लेस है और 200 की ज्यादा है? Yeah, that's fine. Photo will be of high quality, which means, see how the picture affects the quality. जब हम उसको zoom करते हैं ना, then we can see जब हम zoom कर रहे हैं, अगर तो pixels कम है, वो scatter हो जाते हैं. Which means हमें पीछे वाला background नजर आता है. हम कहते हैं picture blurry हो गई है, right? जितने pixels ज्यादा होंगे, scatter नहीं होंगे और quality high रहेगी, obviously क्योंकि वो scatter नहीं हो रही है, blurry नहीं हो रही picture, right? Okay, then shortcut key to use the crop. Everybody knows C, right? Okay. Then my question is Control plus C only by this, okay? Control plus C There is a shortcut key for what? Copy. If it is asked for the crop, it's just C. And if it is asked for the copy, it's Control plus C. Difference clear है दोनों में? That's good. Then here they had asked about an extension. Extension क्या होता है? जिससे हमें डॉक्यूमेंट की टाइप पता चलती है. लाइक अगर इमेज है तो जेपीजी होगी, है ना? जिफ इमेजेस होती हैं. देन अगर वीडियो है MP4 है. यहाँ पे they had asked about Photoshop files are saved with what extension? Yes. .psd. This is the extension of the Photoshop files. .psd. Then last we are having the blank. The Photoshop tools panel is present in dash side of the window. Obviously last option here left. Now अगर left side पे tool panel है, what is on the right side? Come on, recall. If on the left side, very nice. Yes, we are having the layers panel, right, on the right hand side, and on the left hand side we are having this tools panel. That's good. So let's see, it's on the left hand side, and on the right side we are having the layers panel, right? Clear it? Okay then. C part is about the true and false, where you have to read the instructions first and then you have to state either it is true or false, right? So first of all, there is a question that there are 3 types of lasso tool. If it is so, what are the names of that 3 types of lasso tools? जिसने अभी तक आंसर नहीं किया, that person will answer. Yes. I'm asking about the names of the lasso tool types. थी ना? Third one is magnetic. So we are having lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, and magnetic lasso tool, right? So that means they are 3 in number, right? So this answer will be true. Clear? Why it is true? Okay. Then in the Adobe Photoshop was launched in 1987. You have to tell me the name of the person also who had invented it. And yes. Yes, it's Thomas Knoll, and it is true because he had invented it in the 1987. So the year is correct, that's why it's true. Okay? Then you can easily crop the image in the Photoshop. As I did cropping yesterday in my class, is it easy or is it so difficult to crop an image? Easy. So that's why it's again true. Okay? Yeah, it's true. Okay. Then the latest version of the Photoshop is CS6, right? So it's true. Okay. And latest in comparative to CS3 or CS5, right? So this is the latest version we are having. Okay. Then the next is Thomas Knoll invented a Photoshop. As we just discussed, Thomas Knoll is the first person who had invented the first edition of the Adobe Photoshop, and that too in 1987, right? So yes, what will be the answer? True. It's again true. Very good. Yes, you all are giving correct answers. Very good, beta. Okay, so that's true. After that, we have to discuss the question answers. And these question answers, these 5 question answers, which is given in the part D, you need to do it in your fair notebooks too. Okay? So first of all, number 1 question is, what is Photoshop? And explain some features of the Adobe Photoshop. Okay? So here, what is the definition of the Photoshop? Okay, sit down. Yashika, you can answer better. You can type your answer in the chat box, no issues. Okay. So who else wants to give the definition of the Photoshop? Yeah. That should be different from the previous one. Okay. So it's okay. Anybody else? Yeah. Very nice. It's given in the points at glance. If you are going to see the points at glance at the page number 108, its definition is given over there, right? And that is Adobe Photoshop is a software used for editing graphics and images, right? So we can use it for the editing graphics and images only, which means we can't edit the videos in it, right? Then they had asked about some features to explain. So the features are like only one feature you have to tell, okay? Okay. So yes, the first feature is it is user friendly. Very correct. Then yes, Peter. Yeah, using it we can easily transform, but we will see a shorter one. Okay, that's correct. No issues. Okay. Then we are having, it contains new 3D features, right? And that is too possible in the CS6 only. Okay, earlier versions में ये feature नहीं था. Then create graphics for the web-based application. Is all the three features are clear? Are you able to find it? It's user friendly. It's user friendly, contains new 3D features, and creates graphic for the web-based applications. Clear? You may write any of the feature which is already given over here. Okay, I had choose this because these are shorter one and easy to remember for you. It's compulsory to wear your mask properly and you wear your mask properly. Good. Okay. Then the next question is, what are the different selection tools? We had already discussed the names of the selection tool yesterday. So let's see how much you remember. Note it down. Note it down. Note it down on your books or you may mark it. Name of the selection tools. Categories nahi, only the name of the selection tools. Yeah, very good. Very good, Anmol. Good, Yashika. What about others? Hurry up. Okay. So everybody is going to tell only one name who is sitting over here. Okay. Just one name. So let's start from you. Yes. Anyone selection tool? Marquee tool. Yes. Crop tool. Very good. Then, yes. One more selection tool. Marquee and crop already they had told. Move tool. Okay. Then, yes. Another selection tool. Marquee tool, crop tool, quick selection tool. Good. Then, lasso tool. Then, eyedropper tool. Clear as are tools? Okay, so you may note it down. It's marquee tool, then lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool. You may also write these things, okay? Polygonal lasso tool, magnetic lasso tool, then magic wand tool or quick selection tool. Then we are having crop tool, move tool, and eyedropper tool. Okay, all these are the selection tools. Then moving on to the next third question, what is the use of the crop tool? We had discussed it so many times in this class also and in the previous one also. So directly I'm going to ask you, Ishan, what is the answer of this question, beta? Crop tool? What is the use of the crop tool?
Crop tool is used to select the required part of the image and remove the unwanted part outside the selected part of the image.
Very good. Yes, Gurnoor, I can see. Very good. You are giving the answer. That's good, beta. Okay. So that's correct. It's already given in your book. You can see the definition on the page number 107, where it is discussed that crop tool is used to select required part of the image and removes the unwanted part outside the selected part of the image. Is it clear? Definition is clear to you? Okay. So purpose हमें पता चल गया crop tool use करने का. Then the next one is, what is the use of the magic wand tool? Okay, yes. Yes. Hmm. Good. Yes, magic wand हम तब use करते हैं where we have to select the image, adjacent part of the image, and that too should be in the same color, right? So note it down. It is used to select the adjacent parts of an image which are in same color. Okay. So hope it's clear to you. Then we are having next question. How will you insert an image in the Photoshop? So to insert an image, first of all, you need to go to a menu, right? And what is the name of that menu? File menu. It's file menu, right? And the file menu, we are having the option, yes, place option. If we are going to choose the file menu and the place option, which is your first step, then a dialog box will be appear. And in that dialog box, what you need to do? Select. We need to select the image. Very good. Okay. After selecting the image, will it be placed automatically to our screen? No. So there is a button that we need to click. Only then it will get placed on your screen. And what is the name of that button? Place button. Very good. So we need to click on the place button. Clear? Okay, that's good. So I'm repeating it again. You need to choose the file menu place option. Select the image that you want to insert, okay? And then click on the place button. Okay. So here we are having some application based question where a real life situation is given to you and you need to think what kind of suggestion you can give to that person so that he or she can solve their problem. Okay. So in the first question, as you can see, Rima has inserted an image of the flowers and she wanted to select an irregular area of an image because flowers की जो shape होती है वो ना तो proper rectangle होती है और ना ही properly circular होती है. So that's why they had written irregular area. Then which tool will you suggest her to do this task? Yes. Okay, first question क्या है? You need to select a irregular shape. Irregular मतलब free hand. Okay. So one of the selection tool you will be using, right? So which selection tool you will be using? Wear your mask, cover your nose properly. हाँ. Okay. Yes, it is one of the answer. It's true. अगर वो same color में है तो using quick selection tool. But क्योंकि flower पूरा same color में नहीं होता है, then मार्की टूल में तो हम रेक्टेंगुलर या फिर सर्कुलर शेप में कर सकते हैं बट हियर दे हैड राइट इरेगुलर शेप lasso tool, right? So we are going to use lasso tool here. Okay, so Rima should use lasso tool. Okay, then there is another person with his or her own problem. That is Neha. Neha has placed an image of a family in the Photoshop. It is exactly like whenever we are going somewhere, like for traveling of a picnic, we are going to the hilly area, suppose, right? And हमने वहाँ पे family पे click कर रहे हैं, कुछ strangers भी वहाँ पे move कर रहे हैं. We can't stop them, right? So हमारी family picture में वो strangers भी आ गए. Obviously, when we are going to take the print out or we are going to frame that picture, वी डोंट वांट कि हमारे साथ में कोई स्ट्रेंजर्स भी हमारे घर पे आए, राइट? हमारे स्ट्रेंजर्स की तो किसी की पिक्चर नहीं लगाते हम अपने घर पे, right? That's why in the same situation here, Neha is also having the same situation. Now she wants to save the picture, including only her family members, by removing the rest of the image. Either it can be a stranger or some backgrounds or whatever. So which tool she should use for this purpose? Okay, yes. Yeah. Here she or he is going to use the crop tool to remove the unwanted area. No, move tool is used just to shift the image. But here she want to remove the rest of the image, right? अगर हम move tool use करते हैं तो वहां से पिक्चर मूव होकर दूसरी प्लेस पे आ गई, बट वो स्ट्रेंजर्स तो हमारे साथ ही रहे ना पिक्चर में, बट हमें उन स्ट्रेंजर्स को रिमूव करना था, इसलिए हमने क्रॉप किया ताकि वो जहां जहां पे वो स्ट्रेंजर्स आ रहे थे उस पार्ट को हम रिमूव करते हैं उससे. Clear? That's why we are going to use the crop tool over here. Okay. After this, we are having this activity, label the tools. Had you already done it? Yesterday I have told you to done. That's good. Okay.